let's talk about school. Welcome to today's episode. I'll be talking about a web series I am currently seeing, and honestly it's amazing. I mean, ndanitv always do amazing things when it comes to their web series. They always like blow my mind off. I am particular about this series for two reasons. One, I love whenever any series has to do with secondary school drama. And two, this is not just about any secondary school drama, but it's a boarding system set. I really do like all this kind of setting because I went to a boarding school and I have so many tales to tell from boarding system. We have so many drama and so many stories to tell, honestly. And this web series just like tells a part of it. So this Ndani web series is about a young boy, a teenager, Ayobami, who is smart enough and really intelligent to work himself a scholarship into a prestigious private secondary school in the country. And he really did it in a very dubious way, but whatever, he got a scholarship regardless. So Ayobami is a very amazing personality and he is intelligent. He met three amazing friends in the school, and I mean, they are really amazing because they had his back despite a lot of things. There is Aisha, the only girl in the group who is intelligent also, but there is Osas, the most intelligent. He brags about it a lot. And then there is Shuki. Shuki is just Shuki. But Shuki is also amazing in his own way. And then Ayobami. So the four of them, they're like cool friends and they are amazing. So this web series is actually a mystery. So in the school, there is a mystery to be solved. And this mystery is about the bush baby. The bush baby drama started with Tolani, a student in the school who fainted in Ayobami's hand at the school cafeteria. And when she started talking about it, the whole school thought she was crazy. But then it happened to another student, a junior student, who was out late in the night around the boys' hostel too, just as Tolani, who was around the boys' hostel. I think boys' hostel, guest hostel. It also happened to him that he had an encounter with the bush baby, which became more suspicious. But then more credit when it happened to the face of the school, a respected senior Moses in the school. So it was all just like, why is this happening? Ayobami and the chance were like, it's something they should get to the bottom of it, because the school was all hush about it. They didn't really want to investigate, or they didn't want the whole school to know about the situation and everything. Then in the current episode 6, it happened to another student, Rose, who was the secret girlfriend to Tunde, who happens to be the son to the school's principal. Now, this now brings me to my question. Is this bush baby thing actually real, or is someone in the school behind all of it? One could easily suspect it's real because Shuki has so many theories about what a bush baby is, how they move, what they do to people, how they can actually cause danger to people, and all of these signs are happening to the students who have seen the bush baby. But there is something though. There are only 2 people among all of the 4 people that have seen the bush baby. There are only 2 people who can actually, or who has actually described what the bush baby looks like, and that's the person of Senior Moses and Rose. And how did they describe the bush baby? A small creature with baby features and with an adult face, a full-grown man's face, which is actually really scary. But then, who knows? So these are the only people that could actually say something about the bush baby. The junior student who had an encounter with the bush baby has not really said anything about the features of what it does or what it's like, and neither did Tolani. Tolani didn't really say anything. Rose mentioned that it has eyes like Tosh, and Senior Moses, who actually almost went crazy after his encounter with the bush baby, described that when he tried kicking the bush baby, a whip appeared from nowhere and lashed him. So he was lashed by an invisible whip. And they all sound crazy to me. Now, it attacks students when they are actually alone. Know this, because there are so many times that Ayobami, Osas, Aisha, and Chuki has walked late in the night, even in restricted areas. But this bush baby has not attacked them because they are in a group. Take note of that. The rest of them that has attacked, they were actually moving alone at night. That's something to hold on to. Now, personally, I firmly believe that someone in that school is behind the old bush baby drama. My reason is this: when I was in the boarding school, if there was something that I noticed about us, was that we enjoyed spreading rumors, scary rumors. Note, scary rumors. I think we find joy in seeing that other students are scared. So this could be a reason why someone in the school is doing this, because they enjoy spreading rumor and enjoy seeing fear in the eyes of all of their colleagues and friends and the other students. Now, that aside, it's easy for us to just come up with any feature. Now, a bush baby is not something new or not familiar with boarding students. It is definitely new. It is definitely familiar with us. We've heard stories, myths, and so many things about how they look like, how they move, what they do, all of that. In fact, there is even a rumor that if you steal a bush baby's mat, you can keep it for 7 days, you'll be rich. That's one of the myths that has to do with a bush baby. So we all know what it is, and this is also a boarding student system, so they know everything that a bush baby entails. And funny enough, the school library actually have a book that has details on a bush baby, because this was the book Shuki read, and he is so open to many knowledge about a bush baby. So I feel like somebody is really behind it. Now, who are my top suspects? I have 2 people. I mean, there were a lot of people on the list, but then as the episodes kept on going, I had to cross them off. Like Moses, at the point I felt like Moses was the one behind, because he has access to restricted areas, and somehow is not as privileged as the other students. Actually, he's just like Ayobami, who came from the streets and he's in the school on scholarship, so probably he wants to get back at school. I was suspecting Moses, and later then I started suspecting Tunde, because Tunde was a bully. So that's what bullies do. They enjoy see people craving fear. But then I had to cross them off, because there were circumstances that actually showed that they were not the culprits. So my 2 suspects is, 1, you may not believe it, Shuki, and 2, Tolani. Now, why Shuki? Shuki was, before Ayobami came, Shuki was one of those students that they easily pick on in school. People neglect him. They don't really look his way like that. But when Ayobami came, he actually got fame. I mean, he got to have his own people. He got to have his own clan, his own friends. So I can actually say he's the one. Probably he's doing this to get back at the students. And to even think about how knowledgeable he is about a bush baby, he knows that kind of book is in the library. He has read it and he knows so much about it. It's actually suspicious somehow, but I wouldn't really put my bet on him, because I have Tolani, my prime suspect. Tolani is always, in fact, there are so many things pointing to Tolani. 1, she's the one the school term as weird. Like, the students call her the weirdo. They think she makes things up, and there was a time she even mentioned it to Ayobami that, assuming she had friends, they would easily believe her for something like this, but she doesn't have friends, so nobody believes her. So definitely she can want to keep on doing this just to have attention, just to get the attention of people, to feel occupied, not bored, because she's actually lonely. She doesn't have friends. She could actually be the one doing this. And to think she's the first person that saw a bush baby, and yet never for once did she give a description of what a bush baby looks like. That is suspicious. Now, I don't know how she must have been pulling her stunts, or whoever is behind it. I don't know how the person is pulling the stunts of creating this baby looking scary and everything. I don't know how they're pulling that stunt. But what I can tell is that Tolani is highly suspicious. Feel free to have other suspects. Don't just bank on my own Tolani, my prime suspect. Have your own suspects, and let us just feel all giddy up and like, who is this bush baby? Who is behind it? Is it real? Is it not real? Is someone actually really behind it? I look forward to so many other episodes for this series, Schooled on ndanitv, and honestly, I can't wait to see who the bush baby actually is. Thank you for watching today's episode. Please subscribe and comment. Let's talk about this old bush baby things in this web series, Schooled. And if you haven't seen the series, please don't miss out. It's actually interesting and it's fun to watch. head over to ndanitv and you get it. You get it. So subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. Bye.